Today, I want to talk about being present and understanding that so many of your dreams have already come true. That so many of us are living in dreams come true right now, and we're missing them. We're missing them without even realizing it. I thought that it would be so easy to tell and to be in my dreams when they were coming true. What I didn't realize is that it's not all a linear journey. I've always known that, but I guess I thought that once your dreams started coming true, everything just took off. Everything was easy. Everything just happened. And it was easy to see. I thought about movie stars a lot. Obviously, movie stars always know they're living their dreams, right? Wrong. So many of them still struggle with so many of the same struggles we normal people are over here struggling with. And that never made any sense to me. I always thought you have fame, you have fortune, you have all of these people, you have all of these opportunities. How do you not see it? And yet, so many of them still struggle the exact same way. So many of them achieve their dreams and stall out or get lost in it or go off the rails. And it never made any sense to me why they couldn't keep their dreams. That was until I started accomplishing a whole bunch of mine. And I fell off. Life got weird and complicated again. And it was hard. It was hard to stay motivated. It was hard to stay in it. It was hard to keep promoting the books. I reached a spot where I didn't really know what to do anymore. This was all brand new territory for me. And I didn't really have the confidence that I needed to keep going. And I didn't have the information or the knowledge that I needed to know how to make my next moves. And instead of staying in the understanding that I accomplished these dreams, I am forever a published author. One of my longest standing dreams came true not once, but twice. And I knew I wasn't done. But I fell off. I fell off from promoting them. I fell off from writing for a while. I tried to work on book 3 and it just felt fruitless. It was not going anywhere and I could feel it in my bones. It felt forced. It felt like it wasn't ready. I felt like I would never be able to tell the stories that I want to tell in book 3. But yet here I am. I never quit. And I'm back and I have been writing my way through it. And I can see it. I can see the pieces that are ready. I can see the pieces that aren't. But the difference is this time I am trusting my journey. I am trusting this process. I am no longer trying to rush ahead. And what happened when I stopped rushing and stopped feeling the constraints of time, stopped doubting what was happening, I was able to be present. I was able to check back in. That is the place that I do my best work. It just flows through my fingers. That is the place where I heal the deepest scars within. That is the place where magic happens. And I forgot all about that for a while. I went out to the desert one day and I was soaking in just the vast, vast desert. We're out there all alone in the middle of nothing, just taking in this gorgeous scenery. And I realized I have been living in an RV for over a year. This has been a dream of mine since I was a kid. I have been living on the road in different states, far away from everything I ever knew for over a year. And for almost 7 months of that, I was out here on my own. I did it by myself, something I didn't even think that I was capable of doing. I did. So many dreams have come true on the road. So many dreams have come true over the last few years. I wanted to be an author forever, and I finally got the confidence and I got brave enough to not only write them, but to publish them. And we did that ourselves. I mean, we had no idea at all. We didn't know anything about publishing a book. We didn't know anything about a book tour. We didn't know about marketing. We didn't know anything. And yet we figured out every piece of the puzzle and we forged ahead. We made that dream a reality, and it was even better than I ever could have imagined. The things we learned, the ways we grew, it was life changing. And I was forgetting all of that. I was letting myself feel like I was still this powerless little girl. I haven't been that person in years. I'm not the same girl that used to get stuck in my thought loops. I'm not the same girl that focuses on the one thing that went wrong and pushes all the positive to the side. I have learned how to reroute all of that. I have a podcast. I have a blog. I have a merch store. I have so much love in my life. I literally have my dream son, my dream family. Like everything is incredible. I have the best friends. I have these vibey beings all over the world that I could go years without seeing, and I could see them tomorrow, and it would be like picking up right where we left off. I am so supported. I am so loved. And I have learned that I don't need a lot. I truly don't need a lot to feel good and to enjoy my life. I'm so present in every piece of this. And when I am present, I am grateful because I can see all of this. The only time that I am not in this way of being is when I am either in the future or I am in the past. Thankfully, I don't go to the past often any longer. Every day for me is a fresh start with people, with places, experiences, with myself. I know what I have learned each and every day, and I apply it going forward. So if I had a tough moment yesterday and I didn't handle it the way that I wanted to, then I make sure today, if that situation comes up again or anything similar comes up again, I now know I'm going to pause, I'm going to take a breath, and I'm going to check back into being present. I'm going to remember what I learned and I'm going to apply it. I'm going to do it differently. And I'm going to see how I feel after that. If it still isn't what I wanted, I'm going to shake it up and reroute that too. Every single day is an opportunity to learn and grow and do better for myself. It isn't a competition within. It isn't something that I need to beat myself up over. It's something that I need to be kind about. It is something that I need to hold my own hand through. And it is something that needs love and softness, not more hardness. We've had enough of that in this life. This part of life is all about taking it easy, being present. And I don't mean everything's going to be easy. I mean, everything that comes my way, I'm greeting it instead of resisting it. I'm facing things head on and I am finding my way through. Let's grab a drink of water. This is a perfect place to rehydrate. Each and every one of us is living in a dream come true. Something that we have wanted has happened. We have proof over and over and over again that great things can happen. We can achieve our dreams. All of them. They may not always look exactly like you thought they were going to, but that doesn't change the fact that a dream of yours came true. I used to get stuck in the past a lot. I let it hurt me. I let it guide me, honestly. And it made me guarded because I was always afraid of a reoccurring situation. I was always trying to survive and keep myself out of harm's way or keep myself prepared for the danger that I couldn't avoid. That was no way to live. That way kept me locked in the fear. When I first got on the road, I took a lot of slack from a lot of people that didn't matter to me. There were only a few people that actually mattered that had resistance towards hitting the road. My people, my main people that had been there for most of my life were supportive. The only people that really came for me were people that I hadn't even seen in years. They didn't even really know any longer, and they didn't know me. And it was funny because they just came out of the woodwork with the wildest assumptions about me. Without knowing my life, they just assumed and attacked. And I'm glad they did because it made me realize how confident I was in my decisions and in myself. And I hadn't felt that before. They made me realize that their fears weren't about me and they didn't matter. I didn't need to take on their fears. I just needed to go live my life. And so many things have happened and opened up for me since I've been here. And now I don't get stuck in the past anymore. Now I use the past to build. I use the past to connect with others. And I heal and let it go more deeply each and every time. I understand where certain things come from. And once I understand that I can let them go, that they're no longer needed. I thank them for all the years I thank them for their service. They've gotten me through so many hard times. They can be free now. They don't need to stay. We're okay. We're protected. I trust that whatever happens, I will have the tools that I need at that time. I don't need to haul around this armor. I don't need to constantly be on alert. I need to let some of this pain and tightness off my body from constantly being so stressed, so ready, so alert. I let it go. And in letting go, I create more room to see all the beautiful things in my life. I make more room to see the dreams that came true. I make more room to feel the things I've been craving and searching for. Letting go doesn't have to be scary or sad. Letting go can be absolutely beautiful, freeing. It lightens the load. It allows you space for new things that you truly desire. The other part was getting stuck in the future. How can you get stuck in the future if you've never been there? Well, you can be over dreaming and just stuck in the dreaming phase where you're not putting anything into action. I did that for a long, long time. Writing the books really broke me through that and made me understand that dreams don't come true without action. You have to be actionable to make them happen. So it's taught me the whole different side of the actionable side of my life and the world. It's given me a new perspective. It's shown me new ways to dream, new ways to move, new ways to expand. It's deepened my understanding and my knowledge of this process. And it showed me that we really are capable of anything that we put our mind to. Anything that we put our mind to, we can figure out if we just keep going. And it's not going to just be easy. It is not going to just happen. It's not like somebody comes down and just picks you and says, hey, you're coming with me and we're making all those dreams come true. Even if that happens, you still have to be actionable so that they see you. Nobody is going to find you if you just sit in your house and you just think about what you want. You've got to get out there. You've got to find the confidence. And I've found that every step of the way is building you for where you're going. It's preparing you. So if there is a bump in the road, it's because it's preparing you for a speed bump up ahead where maybe you're going to be more in the limelight. Maybe you're going to have a harder time with something that comes up. And all of these little baby steps get you ready for that so that you can handle it more gracefully, more healed. You're ready. And if you aren't, well, you're going to learn. It's going to be a little bit of a rockier road, but that's okay. You just keep going. You can make it through anything. We don't need to fear the future. We don't need to control it or try our best to shove pieces in. We just need to let it unravel. I have found that the key is staying in right now. You make moves that support the direction you want to go. Every single day, you are present. You are aware of how these moves build you. And when you need rest days, you understand today I'm processing. Today I'm connecting. Today there's things in the background that need a little love. That gets my attention. Rest days are not days to just be a complete couch potato and check out. Rest days are not meant for fearing the future or beating yourself up about what hasn't been done or thinking about how burnt out you are, thinking about how much you have to do, thinking about all the bad things that happen. That's your past. If you truly want to rest on your rest days, you think about how grateful you are for everything. You think about how far you've come. You celebrate that journey. You soak it in. You breathe deep. You still move your body, but maybe it's more of a recovery flow, a nice walk in nature, something that makes you feel good and connected to yourself. Maybe you do veg out on the couch and you watch some shows. That's all fine and dandy. But put your phone down. Check into the show you're watching. What is it you love about that show? What is it that makes you feel revitalized when you get these days? When we soak in and celebrate on our rest days, we don't end up doing things that make us have to take a rest day. Some of us will find ourselves burning out on purpose just to be able to be a couch potato, just to be able to do those comfort things. We don't need all that. You can comfort yourself in any way you need whenever you need it. It doesn't have to be a full burnout. We don't have to fear the past. We don't have to fear the future. We don't have to get stuck in either one. We are capable of bringing ourselves back to the present each and every time we allow ourselves to be aware that we are stuck in the future or the past. You can't reroute if you are not honest. And when your thoughts come up and you see yourself stuck in another loop, it's not a place to be mean to yourself. This is where you are kind. You greet those thoughts like you would greet a friend. You hold your own hand. This is where this is where magic happens within. This is where you say, "Oh, hello there, my old thoughts, my friends. I see you. I understand why you're here. Let's think about all the ways that this does not concern me right now in this moment. What am I right now in this moment?" And if you find yourself getting stuck in something that happened years ago, let it go. The more you think about what you love about your life right now, every time those thoughts come up, you just say, "Yeah, I understand I'm still hurt by those. But what's something I'm not hurt by? What's something that makes me happy? How have I healed? What have I learned? How have I grown from that?" And the more time you spend right there, the more time you spend discovering who you truly are right now, the easier it is to be in your present all the time. What dreams have come true? Who are you? Where have you been? Where are you going? Are you aligned? Does your past feel healed? Does your future feel exciting? Does your present feel charged? Like you're working towards those dreams? So many dreams have come true. Are you moving in a direction that allows more to come true? Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Look around you. Hold your own hand. What dreams have already come true? Do you like who you are? Does your day excite you? How can you make it a day just for you? Thanks for being here, y'all. And as always, if you're struggling, reach out. Sometimes, even if you just write it out and I have a lot of people that will say, hey, I don't even want a response. I just need a safe space to drop this. And by the time they write it all out and hit send, they already feel better. I am a safe space always, and I understand. I've been a lot of dark places too. And I'm here because I hope that I can show you can come out of those dark spaces. The sun will shine again, and you can feel it again. Getting in your present, finding the dreams that have come true, finding the dreams that you can make come true, aligning yourself with where you want to go right now changes everything. Being present and being aware of the beautiful things in your life is a surefire way to find gratitude. And it's a surefire way to find your way back home.